discovered my trusted fiancé has been secretly spending our money on OnlyFans. I'm 33 weeks pregnant with his child. I'm absolutely heartbroken and reeling right now. I, 33F, currently 8 months pregnant with our first child, discovered last night a massive betrayal by my fiancé, 31M, whom I've been with for about 3 years. We got engaged last October, found out we were having a baby that same month and just moved into a new house a couple of months ago, which more than doubled our rent and utilities. We've been financially tight due to the move, but not broke. We've also received some donations from family due to a recent baby shower and our return security deposit of $800 from our old apartment. I was relying on the security deposit, the donations, and leftover funds after our bills to help buy a much-needed washer and dryer, which we mutually agreed to do. Our old apartment didn't have a hookup and we've been going to the laundromat for years, which sucks. With the baby on the way, I was so excited to finally be able to wash our clothes at home. I trusted him to deposit the security deposit check into his bank account less than a couple of weeks ago, which he did do. We have separate bank accounts, by the way. We were discussing a recent bill that auto-drafted from his account tonight that was higher than expected, and this is when I found out there will be no money left in his account after our rent gets withdrawn in the next day or so, which I already sent my half for, plus more for utilities, meaning the $800 security deposit, the donations that were electronically sent, plus more of his usual income, are gone. Poof. We both make about the same amount each month, and it is more than enough to cover all of our bills and have dollar left over, even with the fees incurred from moving. We both contribute pretty equally to rent, bills, and food. I pay for my insurance and medical expenses, and soon to be our child's as well. To make matters worse, we also work for the same company. I helped him get a job there a couple years ago. We are both in leadership positions that require collaboration, and we WFH, so we're always home together. We should have had that extra $800 at least, or at the very least a portion of it. There's nothing left. I became suspicious of the unaccounted spending and asked to see his bank statements. He acted incredibly nervous and evasive, even had to go to that bathroom and take a shit 3 consecutive times before he'd just send me the statements, like WTF? So, I asked if he was hiding something, honestly not expecting him to say yes. He was red in the face and admitted yes, he was hiding something. He knew I would find out because I wouldn't drop it and was ready to start going line by line for the last couple of months at least to figure this shit out, not actually expecting anything bad. He asked if I wanted to sit down before he told me, so I sat down and he eventually spit it out. He has been secretly spending money on nudes from multiple women, admits to at least 5 of them. He didn't want to get specific or tell me who they were, what he paid for, nothing, just called them bimbos from TikTok, which it's not their fault. What a shameful thing to say in his position. Anyways. He wouldn't, tell me how long this has been going on and claims to have deleted his account permanently, so I can't see the extent of it. He also admitted to spending more money, hundreds more, than initially said on CSGO crates. Even after admitting this, he was still trying to hide the full extent of the issue by trying to avoid combing through everything with me for my peace of mind, whatever was left of it. I was too emotional and had adrenaline pumping through my veins at this point, my heart beating out of my chest, so I just walked away into my office. I closed the door and have tried to maintain space and tell him I need some time to process this. This feels like a massive betrayal of trust, especially given our financial situation with a baby due in June. Before my current fiancé, I have a history of being in a very toxic and traumatic, long-term, on and off relationship with an ex who was an awful, abusive, unfaithful person. I spent well over a year completely single and in therapy before dating my current fiancé. I genuinely trusted that he reciprocated loyalty to me. He was my best friend, and I did not expect any of this. Because we work from home together and are constantly around each other, it has made this secret feel even more violating. Despite being pregnant, I still have tried to initiate intimacy and have remained very affectionate to keep him happy, which clearly wasn't enough. He's been masturbating to other women and giving them money that we needed for our growing family, though I'm assuming this started long before my pregnancy considering he wouldn't give me an estimate of when it began. His reasons were I was horny and curious. And he keeps trying to explain more, but I can't listen to any more reasons. Pensive face. My immediate instinct is to leave him. I feel disgusted, hurt, and incredibly angry. The love I felt for him feels like a lie. This feels like cheating. He had to hide this, delete things, cover this up, betray me, hide money being spent, and was not going to ever admit to it. His words. I feel trapped because I'm 8 months pregnant and the thought of raising a newborn alone is terrifying, but staying with someone I can no longer trust also feels unbearable. I could potentially move back to my parents for a while, but it doesn't feel like a simple decision with a baby on the way, our jobs, and a 2-year lease we both signed. He has been constantly trying to talk to me, apologize, beg for forgiveness, excessively saying he loves me, but I'm not ready. I need space. His guilt and shame are eating him up, but it just feels selfish. I'm lost. How do I even begin to process this? Any insights or similar experiences would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to figure out what's best for me and my son. I have been up all night writing this and listening to music as the adrenaline has worn off. Uneasy face, if you made it this far, bless you and folded hands, thank you for reading.